Welcome to 5 Minutes of Momentum. These episodes are a short 5-minute burst of inspiration, motivation, and massive action. If you need that little kick up the butt to get things moving and to inspire you to take massive action, then every single Thursday I'll be sending you through a 5-minute episode to download, digest, and implement to finish your week off strong. Are you ready to get started? Let's go. Welcome back to 5 Minutes of Momentum. Today I want to talk to you about the yeses and the nos that happen in your business, and why saying yes to everything is most likely costing you more than you realize. Now, I had a conversation recently with a beautiful woman in business, and she spoke to me about how she constantly says yes, no matter what, right? So clients come her way, she says yes. She have existing clients ask for more things, and she always says yes. And so when you think about it, like, I get it. Like, you want to say yes, but the problem is that it ends up causing you to overcommit. And one of the biggest challenges and one of the biggest things that impacts is you growing to that next level, because it keeps you in the loop of people pleasing. It also keeps you in the loop of believing that your value only lies in your deliverables and only lies in the time that you give. And so I know I've done a few episodes on boundaries, but I want to focus this one on what it actually costs you when you continue to say yes without stopping and taking a moment to look at the cost, because it's impacting your time, your energy, and your income on so many levels, and also impacts your ability to scale. Because when you don't have the headspace to be creative, to really think about and plan out and be strategic in your next level, because you're overcommitting and you're overbooking yourself all the time, you are going to be in this exact place in 12 months' time. I want you to just let that land for a moment. You will be in the exact same place in 12 months' time. So I want you to ask yourself, will you be happy with that if you are in the exact same place in 12 months' time? And if the answer is yes, that's awesome, great, keep doing what you're doing. If the answer is no, we want to look at why you feel like you need to always say yes to every single opportunity. Do you have FOMO? Are you worried about disappointing people? Are you worried that clients will dry up? Right? Usually there are some underlying belief systems that are impacting your ability to say no because you're fearful of what the repercussions will be. Whenever I say this with love. People pleasing, when doing it in this place, can sometimes be dishonest when you're truly wanting to say no and you're saying yes because you feel like you have to. When you're saying yes in those circumstances, it's actually very dishonest to other people, because you're not truly sharing what's important to you. You're not truly sharing that you really want to say no. You're not honoring yourself. You're honoring other people, and you're always putting other people above your own needs. And that will come back to bite you. It will come back to burn you out. Trust me, from a recovering people pleaser, it will burn you the F out, and it'll cause you to resent the clients that you work with. It'll cause you to burn out financially as well, because you are constantly on the cycle of like having to say yes and then do the work, having to say yes and do the work, and constantly in that cycle, believing that the only way that you can make more money is if you keep saying yes to all these things. One of the things I would love for you to do is take a moment, like just take 10 to 15 minutes of your time to stop and actually ask yourself, what is important to you when it comes to the projects that you work on and the people that you work with? What's really important to you? Get really clear on your non-negotiables, and then start to make better decisions when it comes to what you say yes and no to. And ask yourself in the moment, if I say yes to this, what will it cost me? Now, initially, your brain will probably go to, it won't cost you anything. You need the money. You need to say yes to it. You don't want to disappoint people. Like, it's going to also play out the full scenario that's causing you to do that action, right? Do that behavior. But you want to just sit there for a little bit longer and ask yourself, but what will it really cost me? Will it cost me my energy? Am I willing to give all of that energy? Will it cost me my time? Am I willing to give all of that time? Will it cost me my income? Will it cost me my ability to scale? Will it cost me my sanity? Will it cost me my creativity? Like, really ask yourself what the cost is. And if it is a scarcity response, right? If it's a scarcity response from the place of like, oh, but I'm fearful if I say no to this, there won't be more, then you've got to work on that. You've got to work on your mindset, and you've got to also work on your strategy, because if you are so reliant on people coming to you, reliant on referrals, you will feel like you always have to say yes because you don't have a strategy in place in order to find more clients. When you're stuck in that cycle, it can feel like you can't break that cycle, because you get to the point where then you need more clients, and then you have to say yes to whatever comes your way, and then you haven't put a strategy in place, so you just have to say yes because you're in a bit of a stuck spot. Whereas if you take the time to actually say no to that next unaligned client or unaligned project, and use that time to build your strategy, and use that time to get really clear on what projects you do want to attract and what clients you really want to work with, You can start saying yes to aligned projects and start finding the right clients to work with, so then you're not stuck in that place ever again. Usually that's what that plays out into, is that you either have some money blocks going on that are causing you to stay stuck in that cycle, or you have no strategy in order to create lead generation, in order to find the right clients, in order to convert those clients. So you either got to work on either one of those to get out of that cycle. And I just want you to know there is absolutely a way to say yes to the right people, and also a way to say no with confidence and clarity and without feeling bad. You can do it without feeling guilty. And it's when you're honoring that truth, that honesty within yourself, and giving people the benefit of the doubt to be like, they can absolutely receive a no and it be okay. Their business isn't going to implode if you say no to them. They're not going to not find another person to help them with that thing, right? You absolutely can say no and it's going to be okay. And you can say no with confidence without hurting people's feelings. And so there's a whole other episode on that when it comes to setting boundaries. So go and listen to that if that resonates with you. But I just want to finish this with a powerful yes to the things that you truly want to work on, the clients you really want to work with. Fast track your results like nothing else, because then you will attract other incredible clients just like that, because you've taken the time to actually determine who that really is. And then the more people you attract, because then they'll refer more people. But if you keep saying yes to absolutely everything, then they will refer those same things. They'll refer the same projects, they'll refer the same types of clients, and you'll be stuck in that cycle. That's why it's costing you so much more than you realize. I hope this resonates with you, and I hope that you take the time to really determine what's a yes and what's a no.